My name is Jelly, and I have a stalking story. When I was in high school, there was a lot of boys in my school who courted me, but I rejected all of them because they didn't pass my vibe. Then there was this guy named John. He studied at the other school, not my school, and he courted me. At first I wondered how he knew me. Then I found out that his cousin Carlo was my classmate when I was in elementary school. So basically his cousin Carlo was the bridge between me and John. Everything seemed fine. John's nice, so I thought I should answer him. Then days passed, and John stopped messaging me. I thought maybe he was busy. And then months passed. I still got no response from John. And his cousin Carlo was the one who kept messaging me all the time. At first it was just a friendly conversation, but day by day the conversation started to level up to the point where he asked me if he can court me. So I was shocked, because he's the one who forced his cousin John to me, and now he wants to court me? Then I saw on Facebook that John posted a picture of him and a girl. I was brokenhearted because I already loved him. When I was brokenhearted, John's cousin Carlo comforted me. I am really open to my mom, so I told her that this guy named Carlo was courting me. My mom told me if he's nice and if he loves me, then why don't you give it a try? What I didn't know is that Carlo was texting my mom about me. Days passed. My mom kept forcing me to Carlo, but I didn't like him. My mom even got angry with me because I didn't want Carlo to be my boyfriend. I was so angry and sad at the same time because my mom was taking his side instead of me, her daughter. I asked my mom why she liked Carlo so much. It's her first time forcing someone for me. My mom said because Carlo was my classmate in elementary school and he's smart. It's true, Carlo is a genius. That's why he always wears glasses, but he is really weird. Every night I end up crying because my mom always asks me when I will answer Carlo. To avoid the situation, I started to date someone without telling my mom. Wherever I went, I felt like someone was stalking me. When I got home from school, I saw my mom sitting on the couch with an angry expression on her face. She asked me, "You're dating someone?" I was shocked. How did she know that? I denied it, and she said if she caught me dating someone who's not Carlo, she'll move me to another school. I cried and ran to my room. I didn't understand why my mom wanted Carlo to be my boyfriend. She knew I didn't like him. We decided to move to another boarding house near my school because my younger brother is now in high school, which means he was now in my school. I woke up early because we had an exam. When I got out from the boarding house, I saw someone standing across the road staring at me. Then I realized it was Carlo. I hurriedly walked to school because I didn't want to interact with him. One day, my friends and I planned to hang out at night with our boyfriends. I knew my mom wouldn't let me, so I lied. I told her that only me and my friends Vicky and Carrie would be there, and she believed it, so she let me. I got home that night at 10 p.m. I saw my mom sitting on the couch with an angry expression on her face. I was curious because I asked for her permission first before I went to hang out, and she stood up and yelled, "You went on a date, huh?" I was shocked because how did she know? I denied it, but she said that someone saw me and my friends with our boyfriends on the Esplanade. Esplanade is a jogging area. She grounded me for a week. She stormed out of the living room and headed to her room. I saw her phone on the coffee table and I saw someone texted her, so I grabbed her phone and opened it since there's no lock. When I saw the person who texted her, I got so angry. It was Carlo. So that means he was stalking me and reported everything I was doing to my mom. Every morning I always saw him standing across the road from my boarding house, covering his mouth with a handkerchief. Every time I saw him, I felt like I wanted to cry. I was so scared and I didn't know what to do. Only my friends understood me. They told me to stay away from him. We had an upcoming program at school that was being held at the public soccer field. We were practicing our dance and I was really focused because I love dancing. Then I saw Carlo in the waiting shed staring at me while covering his mouth with a handkerchief. I don't know why he covered his mouth with a handkerchief. I felt really uncomfortable. During our school program, I saw him in the waiting shed staring at me, but I just ignored him. After graduating high school, my mom suggested to move me to another school for a better education. It was my first day in university, and I was feeling excited and nervous at the same time. On the first day of school, I already made friends, because, I'm kind of friendly. It was fun introducing ourselves and meeting new people. After our teacher dismissed the class, I was about to go out of the classroom when my heart sank. I saw Carlo walking in the hallway. He saw me, but I turned my back to him and waited for my friend to finish packing her modules in her bag. Before I walked out of the classroom, I checked my right side and my left side to see if he was there. There was no sign of him, so I grabbed my friend's arm and hurriedly walked to the school's gate. We said goodbye to each other and I hurriedly ran to ride the jeepney. While I was inside of the jeepney, I felt like I wanted to scream. How did he know that I moved schools? Did my mom tell him? I felt like I was going crazy. Now he was in the same school with me, and he was going to stalk me every chance he gets. When I got home, I told my mom that I saw Carlo in school. I blamed everything on my mom. My mom said she lost contact with Carlo. She said she would never tell Carlo about my new school, but I didn't listen to her. I kept yelling at her. We argued for a while and I had had enough, so I ran to my room and cried. I saw Carlo every day in school and kept ignoring him. It became too much and I was so done with him and I couldn't live like that. So what I did is I made more friends because I'm friendly and they can accompany me wherever I went. Like I asked them to go with me to the restroom. I surrounded myself with friends to forget him. And you know what? It actually worked. He's now scared to come near me because I have a lot of friends that surround me. And my friends are all well-known students in school because of their talents. They've asked me to join this and that activity and of course I've agreed. And now that I know a lot of people in my school and a lot of people know me, I am not afraid to be alone anymore. And Carlo, he distances himself from me now.